Welcome back to the Roundtable. I'm Monster Fox.
I'm Retro Nemo.
My name is Tom.
So last year there was a talk of a 16 reunion coming that would be titled 18, and I was excited. 16 was my show back in the day.
Yeah.
If you guys aren't familiar, 16 is a Canadian animated series aired on Teletoon. It's by Pertsch TV. It aired in the United States on both Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network, both heavily censored because, well, not heavily censored, but there were some censors. Some episodes were just like flat out skipped here just because the plot of the episode was too raunchy for us, but since it was in Canada, it was a lot more lenient since it was aimed towards teens. It was about a group of 6 teens who were 16 working in a mall. What made the show so special was definitely the characters. They were all very personable. They all had like their distinct personalities, and like you want to watch them. Like you watch them in almost any situation just because you know both their chemistry, the way they are, it would lead to great dialogue in these wacky situations. So I was thoroughly excited. Did you guys watch 16 like that?
Yeah, so, I mean, like, I was always the one who didn't. I didn't like 16. I don't know why. Like, when it was on, I thought it was dumb.
Mm.
And I really like Total Drama. So I still got, like, the same dosage of, like, weird Canadian flash.
Mm.
I didn't dislike it, but I feel like I didn't really watch too much of it.
Yeah.
Like, I watched enough to, like, appreciate and know what it was, but I didn't actually, like, watch every episode till, like, last year or something.
And that's what
Right. Did you guys watch it when it was on Nickelodeon?
I didn't even know it was
No,
on Nickelodeon.
I
until you said
literally
that.
didn't know that until you mentioned it.
Yeah, okay, so it was on Nickelodeon in 2005, like a year after it premiered in Canada.
Okay.
And then after like a year of being on Nickelodeon, it just vanished. And I was like, no, that sucks, that was my show. And then 2009, 2010, it came to Cartoon Network, and I'm like,
It wasn't always on Cartoon Network?
No, and it's weird because Cartoon Network started with the Halloween special that's like 2 or 3 seasons in.
That was 2 or 3 seasons in?
Yeah.
I thought that was the first episode.
No, Night of the Living Dude? No,
Yeah.
let me check.
And I love
Oh, I believe you.
They didn't air it like, oh, this is going to be a new series. It was just like, oh, this is just a movie we had, like, lying around. Like, they just had it on, like, someone just had it on their computer. And they were like, let's just air this because we don't have anything for this time slot.
That's so weird.
And then they also, like, ran ads for it and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I just remember thinking it looked dumb. But, like, that's what made this special so much more
Weird.
I'm trying to figure out when this... Okay, no, it is in season 1 because it says it came out in 2005, but,
Okay.
like, that wasn't the first episode at all.
Yeah.
It was the first hour-long episode, wasn't the first episode. So yeah, we get this reunion special, or mini-sode, and it's a voting PSA. It's literally called Vote Dude, and...
Vote Dude is so perfect. It's such... That sentence is art. Vote Dude is, like, art. Like,
Well, you gotta account for both the comma and the exclamation point. Like, you can't even say,
Exactly.
like, Vote Dude. You gotta say, Vote Dude!
Vote Dude! Like...
You gotta put the umph into it, the Judisms.
Hillary Clinton in a trench coat outside of malls in America.
Outside of Roaring Rapids on playing Pokemon Go.
Don't f this up, Hillary. Vote Dude! Like, they're looking at me weird.
Now, don't get it twisted. They still took to the word about it being a reunion, because they called it a reunion minisode, and they did stick to it being called 18, or it was not called 18, but the characters are 18 in the short. They mentioned that they are now 18, which is
the
weird
voting age.
because
It's kind of weird how that was literally just in the dialogue.
yeah,
Like, they didn't, like, make the characters look different or anything. It was just like, now that we're 18, we can vote.
I mean, they didn't even look 16.
and it's weird because the original series had, I think, 3 Christmas specials. It ran from 2004 to 2010, yet they're only now 18. So,
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the show started in 2004, which was 14 years ago. It took 14 years for them to get to 18.
Aww.
That's like dog years, except like reverse, where it's 7 of our years equals 1 year for them.
Well, in Trump's America, Tom.
Jesus.
Wait, how did they get from 2004 to the Trump to...
We don't. It's South Park logic.
Oh, God.
It's literally South Park logic.
This is
where,
starting to hurt my brain.
yeah, where like the characters stay the same age, well, kind of, because they're older here, but like they still like technology and everything around them advances. But another interesting tidbit about this, before we like really dive in, is that it seems that it has a mature rating, or at least like a T14 rating, because
Yeah.
there's references to marijuana.
Marijuana.
Swears?
Yeah, swearing.
I mean, they swore some in the original, but they never said, like, bitch. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it caught me
yeah.
off guard. And I loved it.
yeah.
Aw,
Like,
I
I
missed
was-
your bitchiness. It's
It
just
was
like,
like-
whoa.
We need that. We need, like, a teen drama cartoon. That's not afraid to go there.
Before we because like none of us have really like talked about the special enough for recording, so we can discussion will stay fresh.
Yeah.
So I think on the count of 3, we should say if we either love it or hate it.
I mean, I already talked about it in a video today.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I wasn't here when you filmed it, but on the count of 3, we're gonna say if we loved it or hated it. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Loved it.
What?
Loved it.
Okay.
Just what? That's all I have to say.
It was totally
I love it for what
biased. It was totally biased.
It wasn't biased.
Okay, it was pretty biased on the left.
I don't. Okay.
1,000%.
Here's my argument for that, because a lot of people are saying it was like clearly biased.
Well, I was gonna say that it also made you feel okay to vote for anything, which was the important part.
Well, my thing is, people are saying it's like it favorites towards the left, but okay, so the right is represented by Jonesy, who is a Trump supporter, which I think is really fitting for his character. I think it's hilarious because he's like Hispanic.
Yeah, like I thought about that. I'm like, isn't he like he's not white?
Yeah, and then on the left they have Wyatt, and like both of them are kind of just idiots in this episode. Like Wyatt's like overly paranoid. He's like, he just tweeted again, and then Jonesy's just like, no, he fixed, like, I love the Korea joke, like, East and West Korea. It's like, no, North and South. Oh, all the Korea. It's like...
See how good he's doing? And that's, like, actually something a Trump supporter would say. It's just like, you see, I'm even more right.
But, I feel as if everyone was in character here, and that's what made this so surreal. And the fact that they were talking about Trump and like politics, the fact that this show takes place in Canada and they're talking about American politics, but the fact everyone was in character, but they had iPhones or his Twitter, like they didn't say like Trump just like peeped again on Peeper. You know, he said like tweet.
It was so blunt.
I know
about everything. And then he put on the hat, and he's like, "Where did you get that?"
Yeah.
Like, that
I'm gonna make America great again.
I felt like Nikki's character wasn't. I feel like it wasn't true to her character.
I feel like Nikki would just be straight communist.
Yeah, probably. I mean, she was always.
Also, she's just back for no reason. Politics.
Politics are seeping into our children's content. I'm sick of our kids being exposed to these liberal.
Now I remember. Like Nikki always had an attitude, but like here she was just like being a straight up like just rude, mean person, and like I never felt like that was her character.
Yeah.
So I felt like that was kind of like it kind of brought it down a bit for me.
Well, I think in the defense of Nikki's characterization here, it's because they're exclusively talking about politics. Plus, Jonesy literally like said Jerry's gonna keep our options open, so she's already in a bad mood. Plus, she doesn't care about politics, so I can see why she came off like that.
I mean, it just kind of started like right from the beginning. Like, she was just being mean to everyone.
Yeah.
So it felt kind of weird.
Well, as she said, Wyatt was making her stressed AF, which like I think that was like probably the biggest like cringiest line in here.
Was that intentional though?
You're making me stressed AF.
It's how it was the delivery. It's like how that line was delivered. Just like you're making me stressed AF.
You don't enunciate the AF like it's fucking Abercrombie and Fitch. Like it's just...
Yeah, like at first I thought I was like, was that an Abercrombie and Fitch thing? And it's so weird because like they have that knockoff Abercrombie and Fitch store that they name drop in this mini-so, but they say Trump. Like just go all the way in.
Yeah, that's true.
And like the pop culture references here, like this because it was so blunt. Caitlyn at the end, she's like, I wonder who Ariana Grande put it for.
I know, and then it's like
at that point I was just so.
Jude was hotboxing and the Big Lemon, or the Big Squeeze, whatever that store was called.
I didn't expect that, and I said like, oh, it's weed, and you were like, yeah, it's weed, like deadpan. What?
And it's like they have like these like little like reggae music cue when it happens. Like they're not subtle about it
like,
at all.
Like they're straight being like, yeah, Jude.
And I was just thinking, like, I kind of want Jude's life. Like, he just hangs out in a lemon, smokes weed.
But like what I really liked about this special, it's like I don't dislike this at all. I completely love this. But something that I love the most about this was the fact that it really felt like it could have been like a normal episode of like 16 if it had like a TV-14 rating.
It was like an uncanny valley. Like it was so close to being 16, but then it's like they just like threw in these fucking wild curveballs.
I know.
Like what am I? What?
Yeah.
Like it started with like the old music cue, like dun 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 dun,
and that's like, oh my god, Trump tweeted.
I know. And like Nikki was like I'm surprised they're not shooting the white bears. I'm like, oh my god.
No, it's
No,
such a weird
it was like
time.
you would think that he would at least spare the white bears, and it's like,
oh my god.
It's like I get that that's what you were going for, but like for a second it took my brain like that is what they went for.
Yeah, it's like a weird product of its time. Like this would never happen.
Yeah,
like, Trump
and it's so weird because it is a PSA. Like, and literally at the end it's like vote.gov.
And it's a great message.
Yeah, like you don't have to pick a side. But the thing is, like, they basically don't have to pick a side, but then they made both sides seem ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, more Trump, I think.
See, I feel like both sides, like, Wyatt, because Wyatt was just like, it felt like he was just tweaking out the entire time.
Yeah, but like tweaking out, like the way I looked at it is like, look how dumb Trump is. This is how scared this character is because, which I totally agree with. But it's just like I mean I don't even care that it's biased. Like I'm not gonna go get my information from 18.
Yeah, it's like
Like I would be kind of mad if this was trying to be fair on both sides because I'm like
It kind of felt like Roseanne, honestly.
did I've never seen Roseanne.
To be honest, it felt like the Roseanne reboot, especially like with the pussy hat and everything.
Oh my, that was a line in here! Literally, Jen's like, Jonesy, dig the pussy hat. I'm like, what?
But wait, what is that a reference to?
What is that a reference to?
They literally had pussy hats for like Planned Parenthood for like a week, and then everyone's like, "That's what the liberals are doing. They're all wearing their pussy hats." And it's like, I think the main reason it's in catch on is no one wants to say pussy hat.
Yeah, and like,
Such a
and Jonesy's just wearing it to pick up girls, which again is like in character.
Yeah.
But like, something that I saw, like, this is a really valid complaint, is that throughout 16 the characters grow, and people were saying it felt like in this mini-so the characters kind of regressed back to season 1 status, which is like how they all behaved. And I do feel like Endgame Jonesy would not have acted like that. Like he would not be trying to pick up other chicks when Nikki's right there.
Yeah, but then it's just like, I don't think they were trying to continue the story. They were just like...
They weren't, but the fact that it takes place after
This
the
is
series.
yeah.
Like they submitted it takes place after the series.
Yeah.
So Nikki, you're back. And the fact they're 18 now.
Yeah.
This is like the BoJack movie for Dragon Ball Z, except in 16.
Kinda.
Like that's literally what it is.
I mean, I don't really blame them for that. I do wish that they would have done a better reunion that wasn't soaked in politics.
Yeah, I saw some comments saying like, oh no, there's still a reunion coming out, but like literally this is titled 16 Reunion, so I think this was the reunion special.
But then in a weird, screwed up ways, if politics weren't where they are now, would we have gotten a reunion?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Who in Teletoon was like, we need to get the kids to vote? Or like, did the Canadian government approach like Fresh TV and it's like, all right, we need the kids to vote. What you got? It's like, well, Cartoon Commission Total Dramarama is for babies.
Babies can't vote.
We got a total drama. Those kids don't care. It's a reality show.
And it's just a
16. We want it.
It's just a whole nother level of bizarre when you consider this is a Canadian TV show.
And they
Yeah.
reference that at the end
Well,
because
that's how it
it's
all
like,
ended.
yeah, it's like we can't vote because we're a Canadian, right? And then it's like, oh yeah, and it's like, what?
Yeah.
But that makes me think, like, is Canada, like, better? Should they go there? Because, like, they looked so calm when they realized they weren't here.
Yeah, they're
all the
like,
problems.
oh, thank God.
Yeah, and I'm like, is that where
That
I
makes me
should be?
wonder, like, do the Canadians just like set up like a CNN stream and like 6 p.m. every day is kicked out with their popcorn? They're like, let's laugh at them.
Well, yeah, because then I'm thinking, like, they don't really have a gun issue, do they? Like that, we have a big gun issue there.
Yeah, they have mooses.
It's
What
like
do we have? Not
30
mooses.
30 minutes away, and there's, like, all these problems are gone.
Yeah, really, it is like a half-hour drive away from us.
Yeah.
Not even, probably.
Also, I'm really nervous that everyone's going to see this and think that we're trying to talk politics. I don't have a stance on anything. Don't
Yeah, we're not here to like push down.
Yeah,
political
don't be
agendas.
like, Retro Nemo hates guns? Well, I own my Retro Nemo signed gun, which makes him a hypocrite.
Retro Nemo sign gun.
Did you guys know if you go in the bathroom and say Obama 3 times, your guns will disappear?
That's what they want you to think.
Just follow my Twitter. I complain about politics all the time, though.
Politics be like with Tom Tobin.
I don't think we own the rights to that show.
But would you guys watch a revival of 16 if it was like this?
Definitely, like, more so
Define
than the
like
original.
this.
I'm not talking about like the politics or like the pop culture reference. I'm talking about like the TV-14, assumably TV-14 rating.
Oh yeah, I think that
Like
would
in a-
actually be really cool.
Yeah, and like I feel like it would still work, and like they can kind of explore. Like it'd be interesting because in this like current time period, malls are dying.
Oh, yeah.
And they work in a mall. That'd be such like a like interesting like in the background plot.
Yeah, but it'd also be really depressing. I like to turn it on and remember a time when, like, malls were the thing. Like, if they, like, destroyed that in their universe, I don't know what I'd have left. Like,
But see, that'd be like a proper series finale for 16. I'm not gonna lie, Goodbye Nikki. I love all of 16, but Goodbye Nikki was kind of a weird send off. Do you think the finale of 16 would be the mall? It's like we gotta save the mall or something.
yeah.
But you know, they were probably like, okay, but this world's still gonna continue even after a character leaves. Like the friend group will still exist. So, but I would love to see like an ongoing season with just like this tone. Like, all right, we can swear, we can make Jude like a total pothead. Like that alone says like some interesting storylines of Jude.
Yeah, I feel like raunchy comedies, like, just isolated towards like adults with families, like all those shows, and I'd love to see a teenage version of that.
Oh, my wife.
I know it's getting so old because none of us are married.
Yes.
We can't relate.
Shane, you're married.
Look at the time.
But yeah, I do think there is a market there for like young adults who want like content that's geared towards them that isn't like explicitly like adult oriented, but like still celebrates like that point in your life that isn't just like straight up like, oh, let's do drugs, let's have sex.
Dude, if Adult Swim picked this up, I would watch every single week.
That'd be and Adult Swim's great at revivals.
Honestly, probably.
They're looking at you.
I feel like there's no other channel this could go on besides like unless Adult Swim like picked it up for like syndication.
Comedy Central, maybe.
Maybe Netflix.
Maybe Netflix.
I can see Netflix picking this up.
Netflix
actually.
has no standards and practice department. 16 could go
okay,
completely.
officer.
I know. I found that out. I'm like, 16 could go completely off the rails.
Yeah, probably.
They literally just put a rating on there and it's just open to anyone.
I feel like this set up so much more potential, and it made me realize how much I miss these characters in this environment. And like I said, like I want to see the 16 cast in more modern day activities because the show ended in 2010, so it was like in a weird transitional period for technology and television. Like think about how much has happened in both entertainment and the investments we had like in technology, smartphones, laptops, and stuff since 16 has come and gone.
Yeah.
Like in those 8 years that they could explore in a natural way and like just kind of ignore like the fact that it is 2018 because clearly in the short they didn't even try to justify it. They weren't like, oh yeah, we're out of college now.
Yeah, that's true. They're just in the mall.
That's kind of weird though, because like...
And like they're still in high school because they mentioned Homecoming. Well, actually, Caitlin, she wasn't 16 when the show began. She was 15. Like she was always the youngest one. So it may be that like she's still in high school, but everyone else is like in college or like working at the mall for their adulthood.
Which I hope that's the case. It's just full circle. Just the mall.
We can't get a job because Trump ruined the economy.
Yeah.
We're also there in Canada.
See, and they could do stuff like that. They could have like Wyatt try and get into like a good university, and then they could be like, "Whoa, you're gonna leave us behind at the mall?" Like that'd be such a better send off. Oh my god. Or you can even justify it like Nikki moved back because she's going to college in like Toronto or something.
Yeah.
Like there's so much potential here. Like Fresh TV, hire us.
Yeah.
For just episode ideas. Well, we'll come in like once a week. We can take like the half-hour drive to Canada, then like maybe like the extra hour and a half to like wherever like studio they're at, and just be like, all right, so Juice smokes weed. That'll be the A plot. Sets his job on fire. He's like, dude, I forgot to put out the blunt. Oh well, then he pulls out like a bowl. He's like.
You burned down the lemon.
Party foul, dude.
Oh, you know what we forgot to mention?
What?
They had the security guard and the guy from the Foot Locker knockoff place come in and be like, oh, you millennials.
Oh,
yes!
They even got that dig in it, like the generational guy.
You're still alive?
Which I thought was funny. And
You
I
millennials don't know what it's like to go crap in the woods.
No, what he said was you millennial maggots.
Well, like it's
And it was still in character. Like, it wasn't like, all right.
they
Like,
hit like every major part of
just
politics
weird.
right now.
and 16.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
It was the best of both worlds.
Honestly,
even
it
though
was
wasn't good about
incredible. It
politics.
was incredible, like 7 minutes.
Yeah, it was a transcendent level. It was, or 7 minutes. It was like I was in a parallel universe.
It's kind of god tier. I'm not gonna lie.
Like, people are saying it's cringy, but I disagree.
No.
It's like the Kanye West Lil Pump video of animation.
Yeah.
Where it's
That's
just
such a good way of putting it.
It's so weird that it's like this is almost like amazing.
I would kill to see Wyatt and Jude sing, like, I Love It. Like, imagine a dude going, like, you're such a f***ing hoe. I love it.
I'm just imagining them in like the big Roblox costumes, like walking up to the lemon, like, "Hey guys, we're in a music video." And then Nikki says some quip, and then.
But see, like that would be an episode like Jonesy would like get into like a rip off of SoundCloud, so he begs Wyatt to like help him produce music.
Or just be straight up SoundCloud.
Yeah, or it could just be straight up SoundCloud, and it works because Jonesy gets fired from like all of his jobs, and he'd be
feel
like,
like
you know
Wyatt-
what? I'm sick of retail. I'm gonna, and then he puts on sunglasses, so this is me like he doesn't wear glasses like he was, and then he takes them off and he puts on sunglasses. I'm gonna be a SoundCloud rapper, and you're gonna be my producer, Wyatt. And he's like, what? I don't know anything about being a producer. I play guitar. Good enough.
I feel like Wyatt would already have a SoundCloud.
This is true, but he wouldn't be a rapper.
That's why we need
Yeah.
like a full-on reboot, so we can see how the characters are adapting to our society now.
There's an episode where like Jen's nudes get out or something.
Oh my.
No, it'd be Caitlin's
Oh
nudes.
my god.
Oh god, that would get dark.
But 16 would be the show that covers
And
that.
it needs to go there. We need coverage.
No, I'm going to be completely honest.
need coverage.
If 16 was still on when the Fappening happened, they would have done an episode on it.
Yeah,
I
for sure.
guarantee.
They would have at least referenced it.
Oh, God.
And it's like 9-month late cartoon cycle.
Caitlin would be like, "Oh my God, a picture of my butt's on the internet," and then like Wyatt would be like, "Well, no one knows it's your butt," and then Jude would be like, he would walk on his phone, "Dude, Caitlin, nice ass."
Dude, you should write this show. It's like,
How would you resolve that plot?
they all share their butts. It's like a
what was that
Spartacus.
one guy that works at the movie store? Do you know what I'm talking about? With, like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it would turn out like him or the Star Wars kid would be like a good hacker, and like they would hack it and take like the photos down, but only if Caitlin sent them nudes after work.
Oh my god, that's just awful.
But it would happen in 16.
I'd love it if
Like
we,
I'm not saying this because I think it's like amusing. I'm saying this because this is amusing because it would happen in the show.
if we had a highlights channel, we could totally be like Kevin's nude 16 plot, and it would get tons of views.
Oh my
Just
God.
this segment.
And then like they would find out a way to like take it down while actually giving them the nudes. It'd be like, "So where are the booty pics, Caitlin?" And it's like in your dreams.
And that's
dweeb.
like a picture of like her elbow.
Yes! Yes, like that would happen.
Or it's like her knees in a bra.
Dude, I need 18 to be like a full series now. And like they can introduce 2 new characters so it can be 18s, whatever.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of upset about. I was like, wait, they're 18 now, but where's the 2 other teens that they promised?
They can just like add like 2 of the recurring characters. Like you're in our main group now, and then just like never show them.
Who would that even be?
Us. It would be us.
No, they would add like whatever whole drama characters that don't share the same voice actors, because both those shows basically share like the entire cast.
That's probably what they would do, honestly.
It would be like Owen. Imagine Owen in in like 16's like coloring method.
I
Like,
can't even imagine that.
cause it's like the 16 characters look
Just imagining
fine.
a giant man.
It's like the 16 characters will look fine. Like they do look fine in the total drama style, cause like total drama-rama.
Mm-hmm.
But I could not imagine total drama characters in the 16 art style.
Yeah.
Or like the shading.
I can imagine like Duncan.
Yeah, I can see that.
Total Drama drew abs so weird.
Yeah?
Just thinking about that.
Like how the one guy had like a 18 pack.
Like they were like jagged. They were like jagged lines. They looked painful.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I digress.
It was something.
You should watch it if you haven't seen it.
Oh my god, it's a magical 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Make sure you wear your seatbelt.
And the animation, like, I'm not gonna say it was good, but like
It was good.
It was widescreen, but like it was just a 16 episode.
Yeah.
If you told me that like there was a Lost episode 16 that they like recovered the storyboards for and like fully animated it, and this was this, I would believe you.
I mean, except for all the topical references.
Yeah, like they like ad-libbed those in. They like ADR'd it in.
Yeah, that's true. Like there was a Trump joke on Fuller House. Did not land. Bad. Trump jokes in 18 though. Every joke landed. Very good.
Are
Very
you
nice.
sure about that?
100%.
What jokes do you even think landed?
Honestly, I feel like it's just a dead premise at this point because every single show has had their like, oh, here's where we're gonna make fun of Trump.
Yeah.
Well, the focus on it was the midterms because people
Yeah.
don't pay attention to
Which
the
is
midterms,
like, no, I'm
which
not
I think
gonna-
was actually like a really good thing to do.
I can't say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't say everyone's gonna laugh at him, and I hate Trump jokes. Bane of my existence. But
It was just how it was done.
I don't know.
It's
I
because the
personally
jokes
like-
here weren't done about Trump himself.
I mean, they were just done about the situation around it.
Yeah.
Like
Why
if
are we
they
gonna
had
see
like,
Trump in the 16 style though.
I'm imagining it now and it's horrifying.
It-
Like if they made a dig at his hair, and somebody's like, "Ugh, his hair," I would have been like, "Okay, yeah, just get out of here."
no, what would happen is they would have an episode where Trump's gonna speak at the mall, and since Wyatt's like musically inclined, he would be asked to like play for go to for Trump. He's like, I can't open up for Trump.
And then they're like, we'll give you all this money.
Yeah, exactly. And then he's like, do I do my morals or money? And then Jonesy would be like, yeah, they have you meet Trump, dude. He's gonna make America great again. And then like somehow like it would all go wrong. Like Trump's hair would like catch on fire. Wyatt would like.
It would tie in with
bomb.
him hotboxing and burning down the lemon. And he's like, that's how the episode starts. And then it ends with he's like, oh, guys, I forgot another blunt. Like, and it's just Trump running with hair on fire. And then they do that weird to tell the episode's ending.
No, what would happen is that Jude would lose the other blunt, and then he would spend the entire episode trying to find it, and then it would be like on a ledge on like the upper level.
And he's like, oh no, dude. And he's like climbing up there.
and then like he lights it. Like the climax of the episode, he's like trying to light it, and then right before he like inhales it, it drops and it falls on Trump as he's speaking, and and then his hair would catch on fire.
God, we're too good at this.
I know.
This is just turning into a pitch meeting.
But what did you guys think of 16 Reunion Special, or aka 18, even though it wasn't officially called that. It's a good name for it. There weren't 18s, but what you gonna do? Let us know in the comments below, or tweet your thoughts to us at OsherThoughts,
Or it is Retro Nemo.
Or at TomEPQM.
or at Roundtable Vids. And follow us on Instagram. Please follow us on Instagram. I want more followers. If you want to help the Roundtable Girls, support us on Patreon. Get access to exclusive perks, and your name can be at the end of the video. Link in the description. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, share, and if you're new here, subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications, stay in the loop of all things animation. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have an awesome day. OsherThoughts,
Retro Nemo.
And Tom.
signing out.